Welcome back, lottery fans. Really excited to be showing you today's video. I've got a couple of different winning rundowns for a state here that have been doing very well in 2020. And I'm hoping that this is going to be the start of several different videos like this one, where I'm focusing on a very specific state. So definitely, if you want to see your state focus done on in these videos, leave me a comment down below with your state, because the states that get the most amount of comments would be the one that I'll go ahead and do next. But what I'm going to be doing is I've done a bunch of backtracking to basically go ahead and look for the first 3 months of this year, which is the most popular rundown, or the most winning rundown rather, for the Pick 3 lottery for both the evening and the midday lottery for the Michigan lottery, the Michigan Pick 3 lottery. So I've gone ahead and done a whole bunch of backtracking, and I found the rundown that has been hitting the most, with the idea being that it's been hitting the most for the first 3 months, it's going to hit for the rest of the month. So this is a rundown that you can play all the rest of the year if you're in Michigan. And of course, if you're in a different state, as I said, leave me a comment down below, but definitely try this one in your state as well, because I guarantee you that this one will be working in several states, not just Michigan as well. And then at the end of the rundown, we'll go ahead and we'll do our scratch off ticket. We're back on the $5 Who's Your Lottery scratch offs. I've got to multiply the money one there. But let's go ahead and jump into it. As I said, I'm going to do two different rundowns. I'm going to be doing a rundown for the Michigan Midday Lottery and then the Michigan Evening Lottery, both Pick 3 lotteries. And I'll be I won't be showing you every single hit it's hit, because in the last 3 months, let me tell you, these rundowns have hit a lot. But I'll be showing you each of the rundown, one for the midday, one for the evening, and then you can go ahead and run those backtrackings yourself if you want to. But let's go ahead and start off and jump into it. So as I said, this is going to be for the Pick 3 midday. We'll start with the midday lottery. The base date that I've actually been starting with, I didn't actually start with the base date this time. I've been backtracking all the way back to January 1st, but the base number that I started with, I actually went back and did a whole bunch of analysis to see what was the most popular number across both the midday and the evening lottery in the Pick 3 for Michigan last year. And that number was a 493, and this was the box number. So 493 came out boxed, I think it was 8 times last year in the Michigan midday and evening drawings, which is a phenomenal amount of times. I mean, that really beats the odds in terms of a number coming out. So that's what I'm going to be basing both of these rundowns on. I'm going to be basing them on that 439 number. And there's a different rundown for the midday than there is for the evening, so definitely pay attention to both different rundowns. You want to play the midday rundown for the midday drawings and the evening rundown for the evening drawings, because these are based on those two different drawings. So for the midday one, we're going to be doing the +1, +2. And I'll do the rundown, and then I'll tell you exactly how many times it is a hit. I won't show you whether it's hit, but I'll tell you how many times it hit. So we take that 493 number, and we go ahead and we play that in our left-hand column here. And then we go ahead, and in the middle column, we're going to do the +1 to each of these. So 4 + 1 is 5. 9 + 1 is 10, but we only take 0 from that. And 3 + 1 is 4. Let's put a 4 in there. The right-hand column, we're going to do a +2. 2 + 4 is 6. 9 + 2 is 11, so we take the 1. And 3 + 2 is 5, like so. Now this is where it gets a little bit different, because we're not actually going to be using our translated grid. We are going to just stick with our base grid. That's the only grid we're actually going to have to worry about. And surprisingly enough, certainly if we did the translated grid as well, using our flip numbers or mirror numbers, I would have had more hits. But I was seeing enough hits out of just the base grid on this rundown that it's enough to just go ahead and play off the base grid. Now let me tell you, now that we've got our base grid, this is the grid that has hit the most in the last 3 months in the Michigan midday. And let me tell you, in the midday, it's hit a grand total of, let me get a different color here, drum roll please, 22 times. That's right, 22 times the numbers out of this grid have come out. Now that could be, our common patterns, our straights and our verticals, or it could be our arrowhead patterns or our acute angle patterns. If you've seen previous videos, you know how those patterns play out. But as long as the numbers are joining, they've hit 22 times. Now let me tell you, spoiler alert, the evening is even more, so definitely you want to see the different rundown for the evening. But if you're playing the Michigan midday, I would highly recommend keeping this grid in your mind. Either take a photo of it or just keep coming back to this video and just play off of this grid here, because this is really hitting 22 times already in the first 3 months already. So out of the last 90 days, 22 times. That's a lot of hitting numbers out of this grid. And I say you only need the base grid. All right, so let's go ahead and jump on to the next one. So we're going to do the evening now. So this is the one for the midday. This +1 +2 is working in the midday. Let me show you the rundown that is working in the evening now. And it is a different rundown, so you'll want to see this. So this is going to be for the evening. And it's going to be Michigan, as I said. We're going to use that same number, that 493, because that was the most popular number all of last year for Michigan. And as I said, if you're in a different state, I'll be doing the same analysis for your state. So I'll go ahead and I'll find what was the most popular number. That's the base number I'll use. And then I'll find the rundown that works best. So we're not going to do the translated grid again because the base grid hits so many times on just this rundown. There's no need to inflate it. We're using the translated grid. Now, definitely you can if you want to. If you want to give more chances, play more numbers, you can do either the flip numbers or the mirror numbers. But the base grid is all we need. And this time, it's actually the +2 +4 rundown that's been working in the evening. So we take that 493. And we're going to go ahead and in the center column, we'll do a +2 to it. So 4 + 2 is 6. 9 + 2 is 11. So take the 1. And 2 + 3 is 5. Then we got a, on the right hand column, we've got a 4 + 4 is 8. 9 + 4 is 13. So take the 3. And 4 + 3 is 7, like so. And there's our base grid. And so if you're playing the Michigan Evening Lottery, this is the base grid that you want to go ahead and pick your numbers out of. And let me tell you how many times that's hit so far. As I said, it's more than the Michigan Midday. This one has hit 27 times so far. Since January 1, and today is the 5th of April, this has hit 27 times the numbers in this grid. Phenomenal amount of times that's hit. So definitely if you play the evening, switch over to this grid and play off of this grid. I said I'm not going to show you every single spot because trying to list out 27 numbers here would take far too long for this video, and you definitely don't want to do that. So there you go. Hopefully this was helpful for you. As I say, if you are in Michigan, there is your midday grid. There is your evening grid. These are the hottest grids so far for the first 3 months. Definitely leave me a comment down below if you want me to revisit this, at the end of June, say half year, see if we see any other rundowns that have taken over from these. But I recommend playing these grids definitely for the Michigan Lottery. So you can go ahead and do that. And of course, if you're in a different state, leave me a comment down below. I'll do your state next, depending on who has the most comments for their state. All right, let's go ahead and jump into our scratch-off ticket now. As you know, we've been doing these scratch-off tickets since the beginning of the year. We've had pretty good success. I was mentally calculating, and I think I'm about break even based on that big win that we did just a couple of weeks ago. So maybe we can pull ahead with this one. This is a multiply the money. Who's Your Lottery $5 ticket? Went up to 100,000. There's ticket number 47 down here. We're going to go ahead and scratch off our numbers. And then this one's a little bit different. What we do is we scratch off the notes. If we win, then we scratch off the multiplier, and that's what we get for our winning numbers. We get whatever that dollar amount is times the multiplier. So a little bit different here. Let's find out what our numbers are we're looking for. We're looking for 35, a 28, a 22, a 42, and an 18. All right, let's start with this first line here. 48. Nope, we needed a 28, not a 48. 41. No, we need a 42 here. 13. Nope. And 58. So nothing on our first line here. We've got 5 lines to go, so 4 more. 18. Yes, we need an 18, so we have a winning card. This is a winning ticket. We'll come back and see what we actually won with that in a minute. 42, that is another winning number. All right, this is a good sign here. 2 winning numbers on the same line. Can we make it 3? 35, yes, another winning number. All right, I am feeling very good about this card. Will we make it 4 numbers? Come on, give me a 4th number. We're looking for maybe a 28 or a 22. 22, all right, this entire line here is a winning line. We'll come back in a second and figure out what our prizes are and then what our multiplier is. I'm feeling very lucky about this one. All right, next line here. Let's see if we can get any more. 19, nope. 59, nope. 37, nope. 15, nope. All right, next line. 27, nope. 36, nope. 53, nope. 9, nope. 52, nope. 56, nope. 12, nope. And 6, nope. So nothing else, but we do have this entire line here. Now the way in which this works, as it says, we match your numbers, any of the winning numbers win the prize shown, and then multiply those prizes by the multiplier for each row. So we're going to get every single one of these prizes. We'll scratch off our multiplier, and that's what we'll multiply it by, and that'll be our total win there. So let's start with 22 here. See what we've got. Small zeros, $5. All right, so we've already won the card cost back. That's a good sign. Next up, $5. So that's $10 so far. Next, another $5. That's 15. And 5. So that's a $20 card. Now, will we get a good multiplier? I don't even know if you can get a 1 times multiplier here, or if not, you'll get more. But let's go ahead and see what we've potentially won. We've got $20, and the multiplier is going to be 1x. So we can't get 1x apparently, but that's fine. That's a $20 card. I'll take it. A $5 card winning $20. That's a good win. That's a good sign for you in Michigan, because we won off of the scratch off. We've got lots of winning numbers on the rundown, so that's a good sign. All right, I'll be back tomorrow probably with the traveling numbers, and then I'll be coming back later on with some more rundowns I've been tracking for April to go ahead and do those. But definitely let me know if you want me to see me doing these big rundown numbers, tracking back for the last 3 months for your state. Be interested in the comments below if you like that. All right, stay safe, stay healthy. In the meantime, good luck, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.